we found an asset that has extensive work done on it. It's got foreign resource estimates put over it, high grade antimony, it's got gold in there. It's got everything that we sort of need for the next 10, 20.
Before Krakatoa Resources CEO Mark Major heads to London to further promote the company's European presence, he's here with us in Proactive's Australian studio to discuss why this expansion is so important. Mark, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Jonathan.
So you're heading to London next week for the 121 Mining Conference. Talk me through the key messages that you're looking to present there and deliver to UK and European investors.
Yeah, I guess the key message is, the new project, Zapito, which we picked up in December, which is located in Georgia. So the European market understands these countries, this sort of asset, is, no doubt going to be very important to the European markets going forward. So I think our key, you know, um, the key foundation of financing this through future is going to come through Europe, no doubt.
So you mentioned importance there, and as you said, you've increased your footprint in Georgia. What is it about this region that is so important to the company's ambitions?
Yeah, I guess initially you got to look at, we've been an exploration company looking at greenfields and sort of semi-brownfield stuff. Now, with the market the way it is, I see future is really on big projects with high grade. Okay, you've got to have that. And geology dictates the terms. And we found an asset that has extensive work done on it. It's got foreign resource estimates put over it, high grade antimony, it's got gold in there. It's got everything that we sort of need for the next 10, 20 years, I see. So they're the key sort of, fundamentals why, we've ventured into Georgia. And I guess the other aspect of that is that, Georgia is fairly untapped when it comes to, say, foreign investment. And we believe that whole, metallurgical belt that exists there is very endowed, there's potential for us to actually expand and get other activities in and around these regions as well.
So Mark, let's talk about those activities. What's happening on the ground now?
Yeah, look, the snow's all melted, so we've got crews working on, re-establishing the track in. Last time anybody was in there was in 2018. So, we've had a period of time where there's been no maintenance on the track and the actual camp that's in there. So the 30-man camp that is established there will, just get a new coat of paint and all those other, things for this upcoming season. So.
And it's not the only thing that's going on. Krakatoa's got a few irons in the fire. Talk me through the overall ambitions for the company.
Yeah. Look, we've got a few things going on, as most juniors sort of do. But yeah, look, Zapito is a project that we're going to convert the foreign resource into a JORC resource. That's the ambition, to commence that this year, this field season. That's our priority. Secondary to that, we also have some geophysical anomalies, which have got a good geochemical signature here in WA, which we'll be drilling as well. They're potentially hidden carbonatite type of sequences, high in niobium. So we got a grant from the government or Explorers Incentives Scheme, and we'll be undertaking drilling on that as well, probably looking next month or the month after that.
Mark, have a safe and productive trip next week, and we'll see you in the London office next week as well. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, perfect, Jonathan. Thank you.